What if the real reason that your project timelines keep blowing out isn't because of your team, but it's because the client is constantly running them round in circles?
So what's up?
I just need you to do some minor modifications, nothing hard. Firstly, can you move the footings of the whole building 150 millimeters to the left, please?
This clip shows the true cost of client disorganization and why your weekly progress meeting at the start of the week must set the tone to keep the client in check and your team on track. The person who gives the clear instructions, not these ones, is the one that runs the project. So you either run the client or the client runs you. So that's the first thing we're going to look at. Secondly, a thing called context switching is costing us by constantly going backwards and forwards. I can just move the building over 150 mil. I'll send you a quick instruction to do that. So what happens during this 15-minute meeting has a very specific time sequence. The first 0 to 5 minutes is we set expectations. I'm going to tell you what some of those expectations are when we move across to this TAC plan in a minute. Just move the foundations 150 mil. 1 hour loss at the constraint is an hour loss to the system. So quite often I'll say to you, that's enough, that should get you started. And you come up and you hit a hurdle and it stops. And they go, oh, that was only delayed for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour. And you go, no, you got to look at the knock-on effects. So wherever we lose an hour, if it's something critical to us, to our project, if we lose an hour at a critical point on the project, on the critical path, that's going to delay the back end an hour. We need to start setting expectations back here around how things are going to move if they don't get the answers to you. So take it and use it to keep your client in check, your team on track, and so that you don't need to hire me.